Hey friends, I missed you guys. I miss sharing my pregnancy updates on this channel. For a while I was experimenting. I posted 2 Mommy Mondays on my vlog channel, but at the end of the day I decided to just keep it on this channel. There were just a lot going on in my mind. Like, I know my Athena 7 channel first started out as like a makeup channel. I didn't want to alienate anyone who was not a mom, who was not pregnant. So I thought I would just put it on the vlog channel. But at the end of the day, this is my channel and I want it to reflect every part of who I am, and being a mom is part of who I am, and being pregnant is part of who I am temporarily. So I figured it would still be okay if I posted just on Mondays, mommy topics, pregnancy topics. So today I'm going to be sharing my 27 to 32 week pregnancy update. I do have notes on my phone because I can't remember like that many weeks and all the stuff I went through. But I do know that during my 27 to 32 week pregnancy time, I flew twice. I flew to Arizona for my best friend Dee's wedding. I was her matron of honor. Oh my gosh, that was amazing. It was such an amazing experience. And by the way, my throat, I'm not sick. I think it's just like sinus problems or something like that I feel like every time I talk, it sounds like I'm losing my voice, but there's like no pain involved anymore. There was pain before, but now this is just what my voice sounds like for some reason, so I'm sorry about that. So yeah, like I mentioned, I was matron of honor, but something happened when I was there. I ended up waking up one morning spitting out a lot of blood. Honestly, I think it might be the Arizona, like people say it's like dry air. Maybe it's because of that. My throat was in so much pain. I was like spitting out blood. It was just not a good time. But thankfully it was the morning I woke up that I was flying back home. So that was good that I went home after. But the wedding was amazing. So let me go ahead and just look through my notes. Sorry about that, you guys. I just have to. So I have had bloody noses almost every day throughout this pregnancy, but I don't know what it is, but lately I haven't had any bloody noses, which has been amazing. And I notice whenever I travel and I bring a humidifier with me, it really helps. This is a travel humidifier. You can use it like this and place it in water and it'll still work. Or you can also use the cup that it comes with. And this is just, it's an amazing humidifier. I brought it with me when I went to Minnesota. And honestly, I flew to Minnesota around 30 weeks, which was cutting it close because my midwife told me I couldn't fly anymore until 32 weeks. So it was cutting it close, but I had a good time flying. I wasn't uncomfortable. My feet do swell, so I wore compression socks after, especially at night, so I wouldn't get these weird leg spasms. They're like really painful spasms on the back of my calf. Oh my gosh, that hurts so much, you guys. And I've been drinking a lot of water, and of course, I still get winded. This was my favorite water bottle. Justin gave this to me. I mentioned it in a favorites video, my February favorites, if you guys watched it. Yeah, so it's amazing. This little humidifier works really well. It plugs into a USB drive, so I usually just have it right with me. Like, it's kind of like a mini desk humidifier. So like when you're on your laptop, kind of put it not too close to your laptop, but not too far. And it just really helps you breathe, and it will help prevent any sinus problems. But I have a big humidifier too that I showed you guys before. That one helps really well too, but I no longer like to share it because I tried to find it everywhere online because you guys wanted to know where I got it. It's not showing up anywhere, but it's by this brand called Raindrop. So let me know if you guys know where you guys can find that. And so next, oh my gosh, I had throbbing headaches. Like one day my head, it just hurt so much, and I was like, what's going on? It hurt so much that I took a low dose Tylenol. I usually don't medicate myself at all. It's just something that I don't like to do, but I did because I was in so much pain, and that really helped. And when I flew to Minnesota, the thing that I noticed is that I had to get up and walk back and forth, so that like my legs wouldn't like feel numb and stuff like that. And then I'm not going to show you guys this because I'm wearing a dress, But I now have an innie instead of an outie. Or no, my innie is now an outie, my bad. Yeah, so I had an innie and now it's an outie, and it looks really weird. Whenever like Liam sees it, he's like, "Mommy, what happened to your tummy?" It looks crazy. So I ended up getting Braxton Hicks. I get them at least once a week. But lately, because I've been drinking like a crate, like probably 3 times more water than I've ever drank before, it has helped. Like, I don't get Braxton Hicks as much. There was a really bad Braxton Hicks contraction that I got when I was shopping at Target. That was like the worst. So that was not very comfortable. I also noticed that I have been getting dizzy a lot. And then when I went to my midwife and she told me that it's because I'm anemic, they found out through a blood test. So, I mean, I was anemic before a long time ago, but then I wasn't anemic before I got pregnant. But I was like in my like early 20s, but then that went away and it came back. I guess it's just pregnancy anemia. So now I take iron capsules, and because they're capsules, I don't feel like it makes me constipated. I know this is TMI, but this is a pregnancy update. But I used to take these iron pills that were like the hard ones. Those make you crazy constipated, but the capsule ones, I don't feel like I'm getting constipated. But I also like eating prunes now. Like, I love prunes. Like, I can eat 8 in one sitting, but I try not to because that's just gonna cause some problems. Well, maybe it's not a problem, but you know what I mean? But prunes are so good. They're like my new favorite snack. It's weird because I haven't really had much of a craving lately. I felt like my first pregnancy, I was using that excuse like, oh, I'm pregnant, to eat everything, to want to eat everything. But I know this pregnancy around that once a baby's born and whatever is left of you is because you overate and ate all this, and that was me my first pregnancy. Because when I compare the way like my face looks and the way I just look overall, I feel as though this pregnancy I don't look as swollen as my first pregnancy, like especially around the face. So that kind of tells me that I'm not eating as badly as I was my first pregnancy. So before I found out that I was anemic through the blood test and all, I was like so tired all the time. Like, I needed a nap. And then once I started taking iron pills, it completely changed. So I feel as though iron pills or iron softgels, they really helped me. So I'm very thankful for that. I'm really glad that I found out because, you know, I do need to be taking whatever is going to help me. I mentioned this before in a whole vlog about how I saw my doctor, and we talked about the decision whether or not to have a C-section or a VBAC. And at the end of the day, I chose to get a C-section because when I gave birth to Liam, I was like 36 hours in labor with Liam. I wouldn't dilate, and then when the doctor did end up giving me a C-section and getting Liam out, he saw that the umbilical cord was wrapped around his neck, and like, I don't know, that really scares me because like, what if I get a VBAC and what if I push? And I've heard stories about people like pushing and then like causing strain on their baby and their baby not surviving, and that kind of stuff really scares me. And at the end of the day, my doctor and both the midwife suggested that a C-section would be good for my case, so that is what I'm doing. And I've seen a lot of comments when I shared it in my vlog about how, no, you should try for a VBAC, but like, what you don't understand is I'm taking advice from my midwife and my doctor based on my medical history. That's why I'm choosing a C-section. It's not like I want to get cut open, you know what I mean? It's just I'm choosing that because I feel as though that is the right choice for the health of my baby. So hopefully people can be respectful with that choice. I don't know how to fix this weird throat situation that I have going on, but hopefully it goes away because it's a struggle talking, and I still get winded. I still get dizzy. The other day I felt like I was gonna pass out for no reason. I was just like cooking, and I felt like I was gonna pass out. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I do so much, or I'm trying to still do so much, and I know that my body is trying to tell me to slow down. So maybe that's just kind of a way, like, April, you need to get together and calm down and slow down. So maybe that's what's going on. Oh, and I'm 32 weeks pregnant today, and I feel as though that my belly has dropped. So I want to show you guys right now. If you guys, hold on, am I too far? There we go. You guys can see my belly has dropped. I also posted a picture of myself on Instagram so you guys can see a little bit more of, like, you know, my belly and what it looks like further away. But yeah, check me out on Instagram. It's April Athena 7. What else? Oh, so I started using, you know, natural deodorants, and the reason why I do this, especially when I'm pregnant and when I'm about to give birth, is because I want to wear natural deodorant because I plan to breastfeed, and when I breastfeed, the baby is like right next to my breast, and anything that I put on, like, I don't want to have aluminum, like, you know, near my breast. I don't know, I'm just weird that way. But I use this deodorant called Native, and I like it, but it's getting like my underarm area like really greasy sometimes, so maybe I'm putting on too much. But I used to love that deodorant, but for some reason, like, it's just getting greasy. Oh, and another thing, as far as like appearances and like physical changes, my armpits are like the darkest they've ever been. I don't have what's it called, the linea negra, that the line on the stomach. I don't really have that. Some people get that. But what I do have is freaking dark armpits. It's like crazy. I exfoliate. I do everything I possibly can, but I can't do anything about it. I think it's like a hormonal thing. TMI, okay? Like, really TMI. The nipples are getting a little tender, and I heard that it's because around 32 weeks or 31 week your boobs are making colostrum, so like the whole boob area feels like tender. It feels like you know how that feeling you have when you're about to get your period and it like hurts? That's what it feels like, but times 4. So it hurts more than that. So that's what I'm feeling right now. And then the nipple area got really dark. Okay, I know that's so TMI, but this is just me keeping it real, telling you what pregnancy is really like. What else is going on here? Oh, my back is pretty good. I mean, like, I'm huge. I have a big old baby, but for some reason, my back is a lot stronger than last time because my back was so incredibly bad my first pregnancy. I had sciatica, but this pregnancy is pretty good. The second trimester, my body was still adjusting to like how big my body or my belly was getting, so I wore it sometimes when I was cooking, but now I don't even wear it. Like, it's amazing. I think I may have to wear it though when he gets a little bigger. Oh, and the exciting thing, just last week we got a 4D ultrasound, and I know what baby Blueberry looks like. So crazy because he looks just like Liam. He has my Filipino nose, he has Justin's lips, and he has big fluffy cheeks. And the ultrasound technician, it was surprising. She told me that the baby is not, he is quite small. And I'm like, is you kidding me? Like, my belly's so big. What you talking about? The baby is small. And she's like, yeah, he looks like he might be under 7 pounds when you give birth. And I was like, no, like, really? Because I feel like he's quite big. For the way he looks to me, like, I guess it's a lot of fluid. She told me I had a lot of fluid, and like, baby has space to like move around, which is really interesting. But I also had a lot of fluid with Liam too, but Liam was pretty big. I'm 5'1", and before Liam, I weighed like barely 100 pounds. So when I gave birth to Liam and he was 8.3 ounces, to me that was pretty big, you know? So I'm not even surprised if, you know, baby Blueberry's around that size. But I think he might be slightly smaller because I'm going to have to give birth before 40 weeks. My doctor told me that because it's CSection, babies are usually born around 39 weeks or around that time. So that's all that I have to share this time around. I'm getting winded, you guys. Can you guys tell? I still stay trying to film these videos though because I love filming videos. I love what I do. But anyhow, I promise it won't be this large of a gap next time I do a Mommy Monday. And I wanted to share some of my other Mommy Monday ideas. I'm planning my labor and delivery bag, so I want to share that. I want to share what's in baby's labor and delivery bag. I want to share a huge baby haul. I'm not sure about like throwing like a big baby shower this time around, but I did get gifts from friends and family already, so those are kind of like considered our baby shower gifts. So I want to do a haul on that. What else do I want to do? I want to do more mommy Mondays and more like mommy favorites. So that's all I'm going to share. Thank you guys for watching. I love and appreciate you, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.